Hi everyone. Today we are going to see the relational model concept. Relational model concept. It suggests on how to represent relational database, relational constraint, data manipulation via relational algebra. Relational databases constraint is nothing but conditions. Data manipulation means insert, delete, update and so on via relational algebra. Let us see the formal and informal relation. Formal relation and informal. Relation is called as table. Tuple is called as row or record. Attribute is called as column or field. Domain called as set of atomic values. Cardinality called as number of rows. Degree called as number of columns. Primary key called as unique key. Next we are going to see the formal definitions. Formal definition. Initially we are going to see the formal definition of domain. Domain of an attribute A denoted by DOM A. DOM means domain of A is nothing but attribute. It is the set of values that the attribute can take. And it is by taking an example, register number is an attribute name, that is column name, number is an data type, name is an attribute, varchar is an alphanumeric data type with the size 30, that is memory allocated with spaces, allocated space is 30. Age is an attribute whereas number is an data type. Next we are going to see the relation. Relation R, small r within parenthesis of R, capital R. Relation can be defined to be a subset of a Cartesian product of a list of domains. List of domains. It is denoted by small r with small r of capital R. DOM means domain of attribute 1 into domain of attribute 2 until domain of attribute n. As we said, we saw that it is a subset of Cartesian product of list of domains. It is a Cartesian product of list of domains where domain is an set of atomic values. The Cartesian product, it defines all the possible combination of the for the domains. It is also called as cardinality ratio. Next one we are going to see the relation schema, that is denoted with of capital R. A relation schema R define precisely the relation R, small r. Relation schema associated with list of attributes A1, A2 until AN. It is denoted by capital R represent the relational schema attribute 1 to N. By considering an example of student, student is a relation, that is entity or table name. These all are the attributes mentioned within the parenthesis. Register number, name, address, telephone, date of birth, age. These all are the attributes. Let us see how many attributes are there in the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 attributes. So, this relation schema has degree of 6 attributes. Degree of 6 attributes. Next, we are going to see the formal definition of an attribute. An attribute represents role or characteristics or activities of entity or relation. Entity or relation. Tuple. Tuple is also called as row. In a relation schema, R capital R represent the relation schema A1, A2, AN until AN is a set of n tuples. A table has n tuples, that is many number of rows in a table. That is row of R equals to T1, T2 until Tn, where each tuple take the many values, that is each tuple t equals to v1 into v1 comma v2 comma until vn, where v is the domain values. I is less than or equals to I, 1 is less than or equals to I, less than or equals to n. The next definition we are going to see the cardinality of relation. It refers to number of rows of a table tuples in a given relation. It is the number of rows. It is the number of rows in a table. For example, student is an entity or relation consisting of 7 tuples, that is 7 rows. Then its cardinality ratio is 7. If the table having 7 rows of data, then it is called as cardinality ratio is 7. If it has 10 members in a table, the cardinality ratio will be 7. The 10 tuples, it has 10 tuples, 10 rows, the cardinality ratio will be 10. Till now we have seen the formal definition, formal meaning and informal naming. For in the coming slide we are going to see the constraints on relational model. Thank you.